Hi everybody, welcome back. All right, now today we're going over my budget and the way I've revamped it into what I think is a better system for this family, for us, and how we're doing things. Now, if you go back and look at the budget with me, you know that I was doing week to week. I was doing the week to week from the Friday to Thursday. Whatever bills was due within that period would go here, and the allowance that the house has and the company has would go here, and it would total up to $300 a week. Okay, so that was working, and based on those numbers, well, look, I got a win. I was doing my estimated, my actual difference, and based on the numbers and then what I would net out, I'd, do an 8 or, I got a bad grade. Where did I put my D at? I'm not sure, but that's how I was doing. And on the monthly, I was putting in what I spent that day and when I had no spends. A little dollar sign mean no spend. I mean a little more extra, keeping some money in the pocket kind of thing. So that's the way I was doing that. But something still was missing from me. I was reconciling using the beginning balances and stuff like that, and that I have to have a checks and balance. I have to be able to reconcile something to something, go back to something, and make sure that I have captured everything. So I'm going to change up things the way I do it. First of all, it's going to be month to month. It's going to be a monthly budget, but then from week to week, I will keep track of my balances. So this month, this is a cover page this is a page from the 2019. This is February's. I got January still on the copier where I was making copies. And so here I put in my monthly budget. And here we go with my expenses, my bills and fixed expenses. Well, yeah, that would be utilities, and they're all there, including the phone. Dues and subscriptions is memberships. I have like Kindle, I have Microsoft, those type of things are in here. YouTube Red. I got YouTube Red, guys, so I don't, I'm not skipping anybody's ads. Yet I don't want to see them. So insurance. Insurance is all insurances is here. Credit cards, loans, notes. Yes, we have all three. And medical and bank fees go as here. And that's the total for the month. How much we should owe for the month. And this is a little, I kind of cut this budget, the allowable amount, instead of doing the, this is wrong. That should be $600. That should be, no, 800. Or did I cut it? I cut this way in half. Skip. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Now, instead of what I normally allocate an estimate for the house, I cut it in half, only because for the last 3 weeks we had no income. Okay, there was no income, so we're basically living off what we already had in the account and savings, and ultimately because of the repairs that had to be done to the truck was down. And for you guys that don't know, my husband's a truck driver. He drives tanks. And the truck was out for repairs. Well, the repairs was pretty pricey. Besides the repairs, we weren't getting any income. So it's kind of like a double whammy. But that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes when it's good, it's really good. And sometimes when it's bad. You just have to prepare for those things. I thank God that we were able to fix the truck and also eat. We was able to eat, too. So anyway, but because of that, for the month of November, I cut the allocation for the house in half. This would normally be $2,000 because CMT usually try to keep $500 a week in that account. Now these accounts, they're kind of treated as petty cash. Okay, say for instance I estimate $300 a month. Well, the $300 will go into this out in an account that I call a house account. And then at the end of the week, I will replenish that $300. Now, if I go over, I have to go over. But it comes out of, I have one main account. This is how it works. We have a main account. We have, let me see. Let me tell you what we got. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 accounts. We have a savings and 3 checkings. Okay, one checking, the income goes in. From that, from the income, then we try to transfer into the bill pay account. That's the account that holds, that normally I just put money in there to cover the bills. From the bill pay, then also from that account I put in $300 in the house, or $250 or $180 or whatever it is that is needed to make that account $300 at the beginning of each week. Same thing with the business account. And there's a business account. That account will keep $500. The account that the money goes in is the business account. All right, from that, whatever's left over goes into savings account as long as there's still $500 left in that business account. I hope I explained that. I'm kind of, okay. I'm a visual learner. Yeah, so let me show you. I have 3. I can't draw. I have 4 accounts. All right, the money goes into, I'm going to call this, we go bill pay. We have a bill pay, we got the house, and I got savings. Okay? All right. Let's say $1,000. Well, let's say $1,500 goes into this account right here. All right, and bill pay, I owe $200. I have $200 worth of bills that week. The house will get $300. All right, so see, then that means I have $1,000 left. So that's 500 came out and went in here and here. All right, that leaves me with $1,000. So I need to take 500 to leave, or either it could be, if there's money in here, it's going to be less than 500. So that means 500 goes into savings. Okay, so that's how that works out, and that's every week. That rotates every week, every week. Now, because we're in the fix that we're in, I've had to cut those amounts down some, because that is not realistic. We're not, you know, we're at bare minimum right now. And for the month of November, which it won't take long to get back, to snap back, but for the month of November, and and the savings, no matter what, well, I'm going to say every time, I'll go here. Then we got, let's take that out. All right, then we got $1,000. Then $100 go into savings. All right, and that leaves $900. Now I'm gonna leave $500. And then what's left, 400 over, that goes into savings also. But no matter what, I put every time we have income, every Friday, $100 goes into savings account, and that's automatic. And I mean, if we don't have it in there, of course it's not going to go in there, but it will go in whether we have income coming in or not. It comes out of that account. So, and here, that's all because of what we had to go through. We're starting out from scratch almost. So here, now here's November. I changed November up. I'm putting my bills in. Now if you notice the different colors here, we got the N is for notes. The C is credit cards. There's a note. Loans. And the difference, you guys should, I mean, for me, this is what my notes for me is anything that is a loan against any real property that we've purchased. Okay, car note, house note, truck note, okay. A loan is simply just cash, unsecured loan, cash loan. Credit card is just what it says, a credit card. All right, and now I have them color coded because that's how I have them here, you know, as credit cards, as loans, as notes. And this is DNS, that's your my dues and subscriptions for the month. This is insurance, the purple. It's all the insurances. The UT, that's I think of UTI, well it's not, it's utilities. And if I'd have put UTI, it would have been, I couldn't handle that. Anyway, this is utilities. And that's it. That's the main colors that I have. And then I can look at them and kind of pick out the credit cards, you know, and I can look at them and pick out the notes by color. So my eyes kind of works well with that. Plus, at each week, I can go in and calculate how much is needed. I didn't put who they were to because I already know. I don't, Lord knows we've had them long enough. I know them by heart. I should know. I know most of them by heart, but I like seeing this in this manner. Now, this is how I revamped, and it's like, no, it's not working for me. I was going in, I'm still excuse me, I'm still writing in, and there was no spend as far as like the household and stuff, because we were getting the money and giving the guy the money to get the truck fixed and stuff like that. And here is where we did spend, but I didn't count that. I normally put in here what I'm spending. Okay, so here we end up having to go, okay, we're broke, all right, and I know we're broke, and we ended up having to go to Galveston, Texas for a bike rally. Well, we didn't have to go. If not, we would have lost a little bit more money. We'd have lost some more money on a room since they were already paid for. We took the least expensive route to go, and when we got there, we didn't spend a lot of money. I mean, we didn't have it to spend, for one thing, and you know, I mean, we had it. We could have spent it, but you know, that would have been less we've been able to pay bills with, and you know, and eat the rest of the week. So, but this week was really, you know, slow. The only thing I did was pay a card. Now, when I pay anything or use any of this money from here, and these numbers are not what they're supposed to be. This week was just, I was out of town. But anyway, this is what's left. So I took what's left and I brought it, then I'm going to bring it over to the next week. And here is where, you know, I finally got everything the way it should be. Now, this is what I paid, dues and subscriptions. I paid a credit card. I still got balances here. I'm late. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I paid what I could, and who could, you know, people that could wait and people we've talked to and say this is what's happening. But so I still have this amount of bills to pay, and we halfway through the month. What do you think about that? And here is from the house. This is what I put the real numbers in. And here's that unbudgeted amount. See, I don't have room. I tried this layout like this, and I don't like it. So I went back to my old layout where I'll have my bills, my expenses, and unbudgeted here. Now, so this is all we paid out so far. And I did pay. This is a lie. I paid more bills than that this week. I'm looking at, I know what happened. I paid bills, yes, on Saturday. But because it's a holiday, the 12th is, nothing's going to clear until the 13th. So that's why I don't, but I actually paid these bills. So I'm going to have to turn the, I have, you know what? No. I did so much whiteout. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is just getting too messy. Let me cut and come back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Well, I finally got it straight on what has been paid and what's left. So I have my balances here. And off camera, which I thought I was on camera, I transferred the remaining amounts here. And that's why I put amount here. And that's going to be balances. Now, unbudgeted. Let's see. Galveston. Yes, we had unbudgeted amount. Now, that, and so coming up for the following week, the next week, I have all my bills and stuff. And we will have, because this is a holiday, a lot of things is not going to clear until Tuesday. And I will go in and put in, I'll have my bills. So I will come back and show you guys. I'll be back here on Sunday. I think I'll start filming these on Sunday because Sunday nothing hits the bank. So everything that's going to have cleared, it's going to already have cleared, and then I can go in and actually do what, and add up what all has came out of this account. And here I am going to deduct, I am going to list my bills also. I'm going to list bills, whatever was spent, whether it was cash, because I am using cash. I am using some cash, so as opposed to going in the account, but I'm still trying to keep myself under what I have allocated for the house account. Okay, so again, I'll be back next week and we can look and see in better detail, hopefully in better, these little numbers look like they're coming up in better detail. And also what I have at the end of the program is I fast forwarded a clip of how I decorated it and how I set this up. I don't think it's decorated that much, but how I set this up in order to keep up with my budget. Okay, I hope this helps someone. But anyway, I'm sure I appreciate you guys coming back again. If you're not new, and if you are new, welcome. I'll be having some more coherent, hopefully more coherent budget.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be.